So this is just a really inspiring story of how this all came about. I think to fully appreciate where everything's at now, we should go back to how it all started, which was the riots back in 2016 when there was a police shooting of a black man, and I think it was a lot of built up anger among the community, and there were riots that lasted for days. I think 8 businesses were burned down, one of them being the former BMO building that is now converted into the Sherman Phoenix. And I'd love to hear from you two just what your initial reactions were that day when that event happened right here in Milwaukee.
For me, it was another example of being sick and tired of the legacy of segregation and seeing Milwaukee in the national news in the same old narrative. So when that happened, I would do work that involves using real estate as a tool for social change and disrupting main streets for positive good. And I started to get contacted to say, can we take that model and try and do something transformative in Sherman Park in response? And my partner, Joanne Sabir, was getting the same calls. She's an entrepreneur that has started a business called the Juice Kitchen in another neighborhood in Milwaukee that has some similarities. And that there was a spark for both of us to respond to that call. But I think the response was, this is disgusting and disheartening on the one hand. On the other hand, let's seize this for once and for all as an opportunity to do something right and do something good.
Yeah, I agree. For me, it was a little personal because I felt just me being a black man and having police interaction at a young age, and definitely me having some personal friends that are cops, and then also on the other side being, a little scared of, of sometimes having an interaction. I get it from both sides, and me growing up in that area, seeing my old neighborhood literally in flames was definitely heartbreaking. And my parents, like that, just thinking about it now, that night I remember just watching the news and being like, is this really happening, in Milwaukee? And it was a very sad and unfortunate situation, and just a black guy, but I feel like what's happening now is pretty amazing. I can't wait to touch on that.